I want to show you guys a bit more, go a bit deeper into what I'm talking about. So in elite units in the Army, we have something that is called Krav Maga training. And in Krav Maga training, what happens many times is when you guys hear Krav Maga, what do you imagine the training looks like? I can tell you that me as a young soldier, when I just joined the Army and they told me that there was going to be Krav Maga training, I got really excited. I was sure I was going to be the next Jackie Chan. I would know all these cool moves. I would know to move really quickly. I even told my mom I might be able to do a flip in the air by the end of it and beat Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. That's kind of the way I imagined it. And what happened in the first year of this Krav Maga training is the first year in elite units in the Army of Krav Maga training, they are just beating you up, meaning you come, you're woken up, and people are just hitting you. And what is the reason that they do that? Why is the reason that the first year of training, they don't teach you one move and they don't teach you one skill set, and all they teach you is how to be hit? And the reason is that many times you could learn theoretically a lot of situations, and many times you could deal with a lot of situations that are very difficult. You could learn a lot of ways to deal with it theoretically, but if you don't experience them on yourself, you'll never really be able to deal with them. And that's why a lot of times people say when you learn martial arts and you learn that when someone goes like this, you go like that. And when someone goes like this, you go like that, you'll never be able to win a street fight because you don't know what it means to have that fierceness and going at it. And the reason I'm saying this to you guys is that there is so much history and there is so much facts that you guys could learn, and they are extremely important to learn, and you have to prepare yourself. Also in the Israeli elite units in the Army, at the end of the day, they train you in certain moves and certain skill sets, but not before you change the mentality. And I think that that's one of the most important things for you guys to understand. If I talked before about changing from explaining yourself to being on attack, this is the next thing. You have to prepare yourself that a lot of times when you're going to come to these college campuses, hopefully you'll be having a civil conversation and you'll be able to talk to them. That will be great. You'll be able to show them facts. You'll be able to talk to them all about. But many times you're going to be yelled at, you're going to be attacked, and you're going to be harassed. And when that happens, it doesn't help just to learn what is the right answer. When someone says to you, you're a child murderer, what do you answer to someone like that? When someone says to you, you're murdering thousands of innocent babies and children, that's a lie. But how do you deal with that? Do you show them numbers? Do you say, well, look at this spreadsheet, and actually Israel hasn't killed any civilians around these years, or look at this number, it doesn't show. That's not how you act like that. And I think that one of the things that you want to prepare yourself, and I would even say practice with your friends, is how do you give another fierceness? How do you show back what you believe in, what you represent? How do you go straight into the attack? And it's a mentality trick, and it's a way that you switch your mindset and you go straight into understanding. And I had a few instances where people would come up to me and they would say something about anti-Israel, and I would say to them, listen, how dare you? How dare you, a nation that for thousands of years dreamt of this piece of land? And the ideology, the Palestinian nation, is based on ideology that was connected to the Nazis, that believed and said out first and outmost, we are going to destroy the Jewish people and we're going to finish Hitler's job. And that is an idea that you represent today. And especially, and this is another thing, is I know Palestinians, and the people who are suffering the most from these peace activists are the Palestinians themselves, who just want to live next to Israelis, but always these peace activists are supporting these radical leaders who are hurting them. How dare you talk in the name of Palestinians? How do you know what they want? But you have to go into this fierceness, and you have to really believe in yourself in order for this to happen.